Hey everybody, Hat Creature here. So today we're going to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Again, same game, but this time instead of using my Toon deck, I'm using my Zombie deck. I finally got it. I had to actually play the game more and unlock more cards for me to find a Zombie deck that I was confident in using, that I could actually understand. The normal Zombie deck that comes with this guy, Bonds, it's really weak and complicated. It requires banishing and graveyard and whatever. But the one I came up with now is centered more around vampires with a whole bunch of zombies in it. And this one is a bit easier to use, especially for a beginner like myself. So the whole idea actually revolves around this card, which I'll tell you more about later on. But this is my zombie deck. It has full 60 cards, and it's filled with traps to defend me against other magic cards, a whole bunch of magic cards to get cards quickly, but it all centers around this one, Vampire Kingdom. So any zombie card, which is every single one, gains 500 attack, and that's great. So as long as this card is on the field, they just gain 500 attack. This guy, 1500. With Vampire Kingdom, he has 2000. And that's awesome. And then some of my more powerful cards, such as the Vampire Dragon, this gets an extra 500, so that's 2900, almost 3000. And it just keeps going from there. And that's it. So I'm going to show you some gameplay of my zombie deck, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, here we go. So we are battling technically the real first match in the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX series. So Yu-Gi-Oh! The first series had a whole bunch of seasons. I don't know how many. I only watched the first season. But then there was an entirely different series that came after that, called GX, with new characters focusing on new stories. And this is the first duel, and I'm doing it in reverse. So normally I actually play as Jaden, but I'm switching it up to where I play as Alexis, but I'm not actually using her deck. I'm using my zombie deck. Last time I was using Toon, but I finally, I believe, fine-tuned my zombie deck enough to where I feel confident in using it. I can't win every battle, because a lot of duelists use incredibly complex, powerful moves that my deck just cannot compete with unless I get lucky. And we'll just see how it goes. Okay, this one allows me to attack directly, but this is my first turn, so I can't attack. This is a zombie, not a vampire, so I can't use that either. Okay, polymerization on his first turn. That's not good. That's not good. Oh crap, that's not good. It's gonna be 2400 damage, so he's gonna be able to kill my creature. Wait, is that the right one? Oh, this is a different one. This is a different monster. Unless he has an ability. Nope, he didn't have it. Okay. Some monsters, apparently not this one, some monsters can have an ability to use to instantly destroy magic trap cards or just another card, kind of like my Toon deck has, but this one doesn't have that, thankfully. Okay, that's 2100. This is 2015, and I don't have my Vampire Kingdom yet. Ooh, this is 2000 as well. Damn. I don't have anything right now that can stand up to that. That's for... shit. You know what? I am going to sacrifice this monster right here. The reason I have that monster in my deck is because, you might be able to read it. There's an effect that if I summon this skeleton monster from my graveyard specifically, I can use it to destroy a card on the field, which is very useful for, like, infinite traps or infinite spells or field cards. So if I find a zombie, anything that can bring this back from the graveyard, I can destroy any one of these cards. Even this one. Monsters on your side of the field cannot be destroyed in battle if the attacks are equal. Well, it's a good thing I didn't try to use this guy, so I gotta try and bring this one out. Ritual Summon. Can I get that? Yes, I can. So I have to sacrifice this lady, but that's a good thing. And now I can get my Red-Eye Zombie Dragon. Okay. When this card destroys a zombie monster... Ow. Yeah, this effect is weird. If I kill another zombie with this card, I can special summon it. But the odds of my opponent actually using a zombie card against me are, you know, slim. Oh, wait. I don't know what that is. It might be Mirror Force. I think I need to take a chance. Son of a bitch! I just said it might be Mirror Force. No. I love that card. Oh no. Damn. Okay, okay. I can still turn this around. I can still turn this around. Oh my god. Okay. I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing. I can summon a oh wait. Yes. Okay. So when this guy dies, I can bring out another card. That's his effect. Man. Now, I'm gonna lose all... Never mind, I lose this turn. That's it. Yeah, he's gonna kill my card, and then they're gonna wipe out my life points. I mean, I could defend myself with another card. This is the card I was thinking about bringing out. Yeah, if I... Oh, wait, it goes to my hand, not the field. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. Never mind. I lose. Yep. GG, bro. Damn. Okay, so this time, I'm doing the duel the correct way. So instead of playing as Alexis, I'm playing as Jaden. So you got to see what kind of cards Jaden was using against me, but now you get to see what cards Alexis uses. So I'll be facing her, an entirely different opponent with different cards and different strategies. The thing is, I've been playing the GX campaign, so I know what her strategies are. If I play correctly, she won't have any cards that can stand up against me. I need to get rid of this one. This is the one I need to get rid of. I need to get rid of that as fast as I possibly can. Just get rid of it. So, this card, along with all the white cards, are basically power-ups. Every white card that goes into my graveyard turns into a Skull Servant. The more Skull Servants I have in my deck, the more powerful my King of the Skull Servants will be. 1,000 per white monster. So, if I have 3 of them, that's 3,000 damage. I still haven't been able to actually summon that monster, though. Okay, 1,400, 1,750, here we go. There's another card there. What's this? Yes, okay. I'm fine. We're gonna be just fine. So this is a trap card. Whenever a spell or trap targets one monster on the field, I only have one monster. I can negate the activation. Booyah. So if she has Mirror Force as well, it ain't gonna work. Booyah. She ain't got Mirror Force, so I got lucky. Or maybe she got lucky. I don't know. Let's see. That's all I can do right now. Next turn. My goal is to get Vampire Kingdom out, because it raises the attack of all my monsters by 500. It also has some other effects, but I don't necessarily like those effects. I mean, they can be incredibly useful, but it's not that I want to use them. Getting rid of this one would be a good choice, but she doesn't really have any cards that I would need to get rid of. So I'm gonna be cool and just summon a vampire. Get rid of him, it's fine. No big deal. Summon my Vampire Duke. And get on with Shabooby. What's this? Shit. I forgot she had that card. Next turn. Most of her cards don't have that kind of defense. Unless she fuses them. Or something like that. This is a good card. Don't want to use this one. I could raise my attack even more, actually. I want more monsters on the field. Now that I know that she doesn't have Mirror Force, I can attack her other monsters. Wait, what? Oh, 1600 defense. Okay, well, I know what that one is now. What's this one? Booyah. Who's that? Blade Skater. Okay. She can't fuse them now because I killed one of them. Next turn. So these two cards, the Skater and the Etoile Cyber, are used for her fusion monster. But her fusion monster won't have enough attack to destroy some of my most powerful cards. Wow, they're really not giving me a whole lot of choice here, so I guess I'll use this. Can I still summon these? I can be a dick and just summon one of hers, but I'm not going to do that. Booyah. And there's another one. She has more life points than I do. Because all of her monsters are in defense mode, I'm not taking away any of her life points. But I have more cards than her, so she cannot win by default. That's not possible. I'm gonna flip this guy. I should have waited to flip him. I should have waited. It was a mistake using this monster because he has 2,000. I should have tribute summoned one of these because they have 2,400. Well, good job, buddy. But it's okay because this guy is 2,200. But yeah, like I was saying, I should have put this guy down first and then flip summon the Castle of Dark Illusions. Whenever I flip summon this, as long as it's on the field for like about 4 turns, it'll increase the damage of all my creatures by 200 per turn. But only if they're zombies, which they're all zombies. Booyah. And that's about all I can do. So yeah. On the next turn, 9. 2 of my cards will be able to kill that other card over there. But she just put another card down, and I have a whole bunch of monsters on the field. Yep. Booyah. 2,400, 2,000. Why didn't he get any? I think it only works for the cards that were on the field when I activated it. So this one won't get anything. So I can totally tribute summon that one. But I'm gonna wait until I find out if this is Mirror Force or not. Because if I tribute summon now... Okay, great. Ah. Good show. Basically, this is a self-defense card. They're all in defense mode. And they have nothing. It's just like a last-ditch effort not to get destroyed. But she still has more life points than me, but it doesn't matter anymore. because I can tribute summon my Zombino for basically anything I want. All those cards make me nervous. So nervous. Boom. Okay, this is basically kind of like the same thing as this one. This is for spell and trap cards. This is for monsters, but she has no monsters, so I'm not gonna put it down yet. But you never know, she might get one. So I'll put it right there. And if a monster does actually attack me, it stops the attack and gives me life points according to that attack. So if they were gonna do 1500 damage, I would get 1500 life points instead. I haven't shown you this, but I want to show you this one. When this card is normal summon, I can summon one vampire monster from my deck. Or hand. So I can actually, technically, if I do it right, I can summon 2 monsters. Shadow Vampire. Use the effect. And I actually already have a Vampire Dragon in my hand, so I can summon that one right now, in attack position. Booyah! And that's basically the one of the many abilities of the zombie deck I have right now. That's not the most powerful ability I have, but it is definitely one of them, and I can't attack anymore because that is the downside of this card. Usually when a card has something like that, it has a downside. So because I use that vampire's... Son of a bitch, it's okay, it's okay. Because I use the ability to special summon, it stopped me from attacking for the rest of the turn. Now she has 1 monster. Now those 2 creatures got even bigger buff, but not the other 2, because they weren't there earlier. Use my Duke, because he's the most powerful right now. And I might actually be able to win right now. Ah, damn! How many of these does she have? Now you might be wondering, I should have known she had another one, but I didn't. See, the whole thing is... In the normal campaign, you have around 40 cards. The deck I made has 60. Now, what usually ends up happening is I'll use half the deck when playing in the campaign normally. So I won't even know what her other cards are. And what happens most of the time is that if I don't win early, I usually lose just because of a bad hand. If I don't get a good hand... no. If I don't get a good hand, I lose. That's just it. No matter what strategies I have, if I just have a bad hand, I will lose. And if I have a good hand... Wait, what? What effect could I possibly have? What? No, I don't want to do that right now. I do not want to do that right now. No. Yeah, I won't want to do this because if I banish this card, the attack of all my cards are halved until the end of the turn. And I don't want to do that. Right now, anyway. No! No! I should be able to win this turn. If I can attack with you. Yep, that's it. GG. Booyah. Okay. Just skip that. I'm gonna show you my deck now. Let's see. Booyah. So I showed you a little bit before and I gave you an explanation of it. But now I'm gonna show you the actual crux of the deck. The main piece. And I keep using the word crux wrong. I use it wrong sometimes. It's a good word, though. But there are 2 cards. This one, King of the Skull Servants, is the one I was mentioning earlier. So basically, it says the attack of this one is times 1,000 of how many Skull Servants or King of the Skull Servants I have in my graveyard. So if I have two of these cards right here, one of them on the field and one of them in the graveyard, the one in the graveyard counts, and the one in the field gets 1,000. But there are other cards as well. This one, Lady in White, when she's in the graveyard, she is considered a Skull Servant. I have two of these. That's 2,000. I have a White Mare. This is a Skull Servant in the graveyard. That's 3,000. Here's another one. That's 4,000. And the last one, that's 5,000. So, let's see. Yeah, that's 5,000. If I actually managed to get all 5 of these white-related cards in the graveyard and get this one on the field, it'll be unstoppable and it'll be my most powerful card I had. But I to this day I haven't done it yet. I still haven't done it. I usually lose early because of a bad hand, or I win using my other cards, and I just never get a chance to actually put these in the graveyard in order to power it up. What usually ends up happening is I get this guy first, and I don't get these, and so he becomes useless. But then I have the Lich Lord. You know, he's 2,400. You know, that's great. That's some good damage there. I have some powerful cards in here. Now, there's another card that's just like this, but different. It's a little bit weaker, but easier to use. The Shadow Ghoul. 100 attack for each monster in my graveyard. This is basically like a good representation of a zombie deck. I have a whole bunch of creatures in my graveyard that are dead, but each one of those superpowers this one monster. So if I have 500, that's boom. That's 500 attack. Plus the 6, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2,000. One more, that's 2,100. So 5 dead zombies. 2,100 damage for this one guy. So it's much easier to use this one, but it's weaker. It's much harder to use this one, but it's stronger. And then I have a whole bunch of other cards that do a whole bunch of different things. And that's basically it. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think. You know, if you enjoyed, press that like button. Say something down below. Do you want to know anything about the game? Is there anything you need me to go into more detail? I don't know if you play cards. I don't know if you play this game. But I'd like to know. Conversate. And eventually I'll stream this game as well, so we can all do it together. So thank you. And as always, have a great day. Okay, before you go, after I got done recording everything, turns out, a little bit later, I managed to record the perfect match. I finally got to demonstrate summoning my ultimate zombie card, the King of the Skull Servants. And it all starts with the White Princess. Now, with the White Princess, when I summon her, it gives me the ability to sacrifice the White Prince. And the White Prince allows me to sacrifice 2 other Skull Servant related cards. So here we go. I just sacrificed the White Prince, and now I can activate the White Prince. And now I can sacrifice my Skull Servant, the basic, and a Lady in White. Now already, in my graveyard right now, I have 3 white cards. That's 3,000 damage for King of the Skull Servants. But I still have the White Princess on the field. Now all I have to do is find a way to get rid of the White Princess. But that's actually really easy, because the White Princess herself comes with an ability to banish herself. So I can sacrifice herself on the field. Although I kind of did it too early. Right here, you'll see me get rid of her in the middle of battle, and I don't actually get to finish my battle move. So if you're going to be using this, make sure to use it when you have another monster on the field. So I sacrificed her. That's 4,000 damage in my graveyard right now for King of the Skull Servants. But look at this. I still need to get rid of my last Lady in White. Once I get rid of her, that'll be a full 5,000. And look at that. Look at that perfect draw on the right-hand side. King of the Skull Servants right there just when I needed him most. And because he's right there in my hand, all I have to do is let my opponent kill the lady in white. And now that she's gonna go down, that'll be a full damage output from my King of the Skull Servants. But oh no, my opponent is polymerizing. He's combining a whole bunch of cards to fusion summon an extremely powerful monster. How powerful will it be? Can it stand up to my King of the Skull Servants? Alas, no. It is but a pittance compared to my King of the Skull Servants. A full 5,000 damage to the King of the Dead. But what's this? Yes, I can summon my Vampire Kingdom within the same turn. And with the Vampire Kingdom, all my zombie monsters gain an extra 500 damage. So this card gets 5,500 attack points. Completely wiping out anything my opponent remotely has to beat me. It's just gone. It's over, boys. It's done. He has nothing. Look at how many life points I sacrificed. Out of 8,000, I have 3,200. But it doesn't matter anymore, because he can't beat me. And to seal the deal, I put out the Castle of Dark Illusions. And when I finally bring it out, that'll increase the undead power by 200 points every single turn for 4 turns. Just going, just keep going. And basically, there you have it. I win the match, and it all goes smoothly. I'm not going to show the rest of it. I just wanted to show it in action. So if you play the game and you want to make a similar deck, booyah! It can work. And this is basically the max power that my deck can have. There's nothing else in my deck that can get this kind of much damage. My Shadow Ghoul, you know, it can, it's only 100 damage per monster in the graveyard. So it'll take my entire deck to get him to 5k. But I don't need him. And this is the perfect draw. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope to see you when I stream. Have a great day.